our three middles returning from last year. First team all-conference player Michelle Borough, Krista de Geest, who's a sophomore now, and she was on the all-freshman team last year, and then Shelby Kinsel, who was our redshirt freshman for us last year. Michelle obviously had a great season, being named to the all-conference. She is the smartest middle that I've ever coached, and the thing about Michelle is she's very quiet about it. She doesn't do anything flashy. She just gets the job done. She finds a way to get kills. Sometimes it's so frustrating playing against her because it isn't anything that's really dynamic or flashy. She just gets the job done. And I think the biggest thing with Michelle this year is she's done a great job of improving her blocking, which I would consider a little bit of a weakness for her in the past, but she's not real big as a middle, so she has to be technically very good, and she did a nice job of making improvements with her block this spring. So very happy with her. Krista de Geest played for us last year in the middle, and with the spring and summer training, Krista is a completely different athlete this year. She physically has made some huge changes, which makes her a better middle in general, just with the techniques and her speed and agility on the court. But I think the biggest thing it gives her is a lot more confidence. She physically feels so much better and faster and stronger, so that turns into a lot of confidence, which makes her more of a competitor on the court. So we're excited. Those two, to me, can interchange between the M1 and M2 position, which is really nice because it'll allow for some flexibility as we try to figure out who our pin hitters are going to be. We know that we can move those two around and won't really miss a beat in the middle as we go along. Shelby Kinsel also made some good improvements. She's improved her tempo, she's improved her technique. She is a very big presence at the net. What's hard for us right now is Shelby is also somebody that we could use, we feel, on the right side pin, so trying to find a way to train her in the middle because obviously we only have 3 of those players right now, but still be able to maybe use her some on the right side. It seems like it'd be really easy to go from middle to right, but it isn't. It's a completely different position, and your responsibilities are completely different. And so we're trying to find a way to be able to work her in some on the right side too. But she could be huge out there in the block, which we lose a little bit with our block in the graduation of Shannon Ashhoff. So to get her on the pin, if she's not in the middle, would be something that I think would really help us out. So we're trying to find ways to get her in there, and she's soaking it all in because she's still learning the middle position because she's only been in it 1 year. So we're throwing a lot at her this year, but she's hanging in there and doing a good job.